Hey, welcome to another Halloween Horror-thon. Today we're not talking about a game, we're not talking about a movie, we're talking about an experience. Now, I'm sure you've seen these in your own local town, or maybe you've gone to a small town that has the haunted ghost tours. But in Tyler, Texas, where I lived for 4 years, my wife and I and two of our great friends, Mo and Fa, we decided to do the Tyler, Texas Haunted Ghost Tour. Now, this haunted ghost tour, it was cheap. It was like like $5 or like $10 maybe per person. It was 4 hours long. Like, seriously. Mo and Fa, they were smart. Halfway through they left, and God, should we have joined them? I'm just gonna go over some highlights though. They mixed in some of like Tyler's real history with like a bunch of BS ghost stuff. One thing, so being in East Texas, a lot of racism up there, which sucks, right? I mean, no one's like, oh yeah, that's great. So, a lot of these ghosts were like the angry victims of like a lynching luncheon, or like, this guy was wrongly accused of loving a white woman, so his ghost is now gonna get us because we're really bad. So there's a lot of that. We went to some weird old buildings, and like, this used to be the court, and it's the court of souls, or whatever. And they'd like have us like put our ear to the door, and you could hear a sound, and there was no sound. But anyway, the part I want to get to though is like the one part I guess they had control over is they had this room we went into. It was like a building, and I should have never gone in here, but it was hot. It's Texas hot summer night, no air conditioning. We go into this building. There's just a bunch of weird stuff in here, like old furniture, tables. There's like no lights, like it's really dark. And they had a mannequin, posh spice. So the mannequin's sitting there, and then they turn off what little lights we had, and they're like, oh, if you look at this mirror over here and you see a green light, then it's the ghost. Or something. And like, I think someone had like a green laser pointer or something. I don't even really remember that part. That's not the important part. The important part is then we go into this hallway, and we're just standing in this hot hallway forever. And it's like, do you hear something? And like, one of the people is like, oh, I heard it. Yeah, I heard it. Like, like there's nothing to hear. But, it might have been a plant. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. We walk back into the main room from the hallway. And so the mannequin has moved. Obviously, like, someone came in and moved the mannequin, but the mannequin is now moved. But that's not what's funny. What's funny is the mannequin has moved, but no one, like, brings it up. Like, no one, like, there's like maybe like 10 or 12 of us, but not one person was like, oh my god, did you see the mannequin move? The mannequin moved. No one is saying this. It's like no one brings it up. Like, we all know it. Like, we all like, okay, the mannequin moved, but no one says anything. So, and this is funny because like, that's not why it's funny. That's not the funny part. I mean, it's funny, but it's not the funny part. So then that's like the last part of the tour. Now we're walking back to where we started. It's a pretty long walk, and in this walk, like, the tour guides are like, yeah, that was some spooky stuff we saw, right? And we're like, yeah, it was pretty scary. And like, the one guy's like, yeah, did you see that mannequin move? I was just like, what? It moved? That's some haunted. Like, it's like he didn't get the confirmation he wanted like 15 minutes ago, so he's like, yeah, that mannequin though, that was real. That was real haunted, wasn't it? Don't do haunted tours. That's the end of the video.